I'm Chester44, and welcome to this Let's Play of Jade Empire. Last episode, we conversed with all of our companions, did some selling, and all that good stuff. Even got a couple new styles, which is very nice. I think we're done here in Tien's Landing, and the time has finally come to move on. So, Kang the Mad, it's time for us to go. Let's go to the Imperial City.
Good, good. My beautiful dragonfly will finally get a real test. Let's hope those modifications hold up.
Let us hope that indeed. Yes, let us attack. I don't see a reason not to. Sorry it's so loud here. Oh, Kang's flying. That explains why we didn't crash. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that's Cloudburst. Okay, that I need, thank you. Ow. I really hate the fact it takes so long to get this. It is a pretty simple minigame, but I'm perfectly fine with this. Anyone else? There we go. That is a bomb! There we go. Avoid the bomb, avoid the bomb! Okay. Took some damage, but we made it. That wasn't too bad.
Have you seen anyone matching the description? The Lotus Assassins are getting impatient.
They were very vague and wouldn't answer my questions. Are they even sure of who they are looking for?
Does it matter? Death's Hand himself seeks this one. Do you need any more incentive than that? Just question everyone. This person apparently caused a lot of damage in the south.
Oh, dear me.
Here, what about this one? At least it's a man, like they said. You, identify yourself.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins, state your name and purpose for being in the Imperial City.
Of course. I am Jin, a simple traveler.
We are questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for.
Oh dear.
I don't know. The young looks, the tunic is similar as well. It's not enough to be sure.
We could hold him anyway. It's not a good match, but the Lotus Assassins would leave us be for a few days while they question him.
Is there a problem here, Captain? Well, is there?
Huh.
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus Assassins.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may go.
My apologies, Princess, but I was ordered to detain anyone even vaguely matching.
Captain, this man is here on a personal matter of mine that does not concern you. Do I make myself clear?
Huh.
Yes, Princess Leanne.
Then unless you wish to be transferred to the wall, you will leave and continue your search. Well, we meet again. I've watched your progress. It seems I underestimated you in Tien's Landing. I have no doubt that you will make as much of an impact on the Imperial City.
An interesting guise. By what name should I refer to you?
No guise, I assure you. You have the honor of addressing Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily. It is, as you can see, customary to bow in my presence.
Of course. Forgive me, Princess.
Somehow I did not expect you to kowtow so quickly. Or maybe I just hoped you wouldn't. I get so tired of fawning servants.
Simple
That
respect.
is why I often travel without official escort, and occasionally present myself as someone less bridled by the rules of the court. You understand why I don't go into detail here in the street, don't you? With what I have to tell you, I don't want to lose that option of disguise.
Of course. Of course, Princess Leanne. Should we talk elsewhere?
That would be best. I trust the servants I keep, but this is best discussed away from the open street. I will not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby, but I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire.
As you wish. Of course, Princess. At your convenience.
Very well. We will continue speaking later. I'm sure we both have questions that need answering. Don't be too long. My message concerns your master, and time is very important.
Indeed. Well, that's certainly unexpected. Huh?
It would not have been proper for her to award it to you herself, but Princess Sun Lian requests that you accept this gift. She looks forward to your next meeting.
Okay, then. Thank you. Note from Princess Leanne and Imperial Favor. Chapter 3, wherein the Imperial City is revealed, Silk Fox reveals her station, and the Lotus Assassins are infiltrated. The marvelous dragonfly bears you away from Tian's Landing toward the Imperial City. The fall of Gao the Greater and Assassin Lim will have far-reaching consequences, and your enemy will not let your actions go unanswered. Terrible forces gather ahead, and as you draw close, they will leave their mark as surely as you have left yours. Okay, so let's see. Imperial Favor. Ooh. The emperors of the Sun Dynasty have long been famed for their magical aptitude, but they also enjoy the adulation of the people of the Jade Empire. Imperial Favor was cut by a master gemsmith who worked for weeks to create a gift that would suitably honor Princess Leon's coming of age. +3 spirit and +1 charm and intuition. I think that's better than the Gem of Irresistible Spirit. I think so. Yes. And what does the note say? Plot items. A carefully folded piece of paper given to you by Princess Leanne. The note reads, "Meet me in the pavilion at the entrance to the Scholar's Garden." Well, let's see here. We've got base camp here. Captain Sen, Imperial City Gates, Merchant Square, to the Golden Way, to the Black Leopard School, to the Imperial Arena. Alright. Well, we will do some looking around, but first, perhaps we should speak in our camp. Alright, Zhu, let's start with you.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
What do you think of our current situation?
I think it's unwise to trust the Emperor's daughter. She acts without regard for her station, but she is a slave to it like we all are. What other truths might she have missed? She may have good information for you, but I suspect she has her own agenda. Be careful.
Noted. Other questions? What are your feelings on the Imperial City? How powerful are the Lotus Assassins here?
They are as powerful as fear allows them to be. Not the specific information you are looking for, I'm sure, but you did ask about my feelings.
I suppose I did.
If their tactics have not changed, everyone fears them as children fear the shadows, never knowing what might come.
They sound more like outlaws than an arm of the Emperor.
They are not outlaws. Their orders come from Death's Hand, and he is the will of the Emperor. At least, that is how it was meant to be. Pardon my outburst. Every act of the assassins has the approval of the Emperor. We were supposed to reflect his glory. That is why some actions should never have been ordered.
Are you referring to the incident that prompted your exit?
The Lotus Assassins were once the Order of the Lotus under Prince Qin, spiritual advisor to the Emperor. During and after the attack on Dirge, changes were made. As flames seared the sky, enemies of the Emperor faced a new threat, Death's Hand. He assumed command of our order, and we began silencing people. Some were killed only to serve as warnings. Others had done nothing except be near his enemies.
You were ordered to kill innocents? Why even consider it?
I am no stranger to death. That alone is not enough to disturb me. But I see only weakness in targeting innocents, peripheral to the real enemy. Weakness suggests losing the right to rule. Can you see how that shook my faith in the Empire? You seem to see why I had concerns. Perhaps you might understand.
I very well might.
I have not said everything, and I have not yet decided if I will. But I see something in you that may set things right. We will see. For now, what else do you need?
I suppose nothing else. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's speak with our other companions. Let's see, let's start with, Dawnstar.
The Imperial City. I'd always heard how impressive it was. The stories didn't do it justice. This is all so much to absorb. I would appreciate your counsel if you have time to speak privately.
Of course. I have time to speak with you now, Dawnstar. What did you wish?
I don't mean to distract you. I just wanted someone familiar around me for a moment, if only to reassure me that we are still in the Empire I thought I knew. I have long dreamed of reaching the Imperial City, but now that I have, under these circumstances, I am more overwhelmed than ever.
I'm glad you're with me. We're a long way from home.
But that's what is bothering me. We can't be a long way from home because our home is gone. I can no longer say that what I see is strange or foreign because I have lost what I would have compared it to. I am the one out of place now.
You're alienating yourself before anyone else has a chance to.
I suppose that is a reflex of mine. I cannot be excluded if I don't belong to begin with. That is why I did not participate much while at the school. As a child, I was marked by ill omens, apparently named for them. The people in Two Rivers were polite, but many did not hide the discomfort I caused them. I was watched, studied. If someone's ox died within a season of me bumping my head, it was somehow my fault, and I was treated like a pariah. How do you deal with being able to sense the spirit world when people make such absurd conclusions?
It's not your burden to try to belong when you're not wanted.
I cannot change who I am, I know. Perhaps I just have to let all of that go. It will not be easy. But I do feel that you have given me a strength I did not have before. I very much appreciate your support. We should continue this discussion later. I have much to think about, and our work here has only just begun.
Indeed.
The Imperial City. I never dreamed I would reach it.
And thus you have. Let's go back to the other questions. I want to ask some questions about the Imperial City.
I've only been here as long as you have. I doubt I have any information you'll find useful.
True. What do you think about what has been happening?
We just have to keep going. That's all we can do.
I suppose. What's this? And let's not do the kangaroo the
Don't
fire thing yet. What about Ho? I'm actually surprised you're here. I figured your wife would have sensed your arrival, run over here screaming like a banshee, grabbed you by the ear, and dragged you a mile away to the other side of the city by now.
I can't believe my luck. I arrive home after being lost, only to find that my wife has gone off to visit relatives.
Talk about lucky. I thought you'd be happy.
I am very happy indeed. Instead of dying upon my return home, I am free. Until she returns, of course.
Why did you become a bun master if you were a master fighter?
You're beginning to sound like my wife. Where were you last night? Why were you talking to that woman? Why do you smell like a goat? Always with the question.
I mean, that last one seems a reasonable
As
question.
I mentioned earlier, after becoming tournament champion for the second time, I was forced to marry my sponsor's nubile niece. She is the reason I no longer fight. My disapproving dove did not care for my drinking, or for my friends, or my fighting, or my friends fighting. She believed I should settle down, be more respectable.
Well, that's not such a bad thing.
At first I ignored her rebukes and continued fighting, but I soon learned that she was not a woman to be crossed. Prior to one fight, my duplicitous Daisy drugged my wine. I don't remember much of what happened next, which is fortunate. From what I hear, it wasn't very pretty.
Ouch.
I spent the next several months under the tender ministrations of my doting wife. Needless to say, when I was well enough to walk again, I was more than happy to settle down. As to why I became a bondmaster, well, it's a hard, thankless job that keeps me very, very busy. Very busy.
Ah, I see. What are your thoughts on our situation?
We made it this far. How hard can it be from here? From what I've seen, you're more than capable of handling anything we're likely to encounter.
Okay, that's all
As
for
you
now.
say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
As you wish. Alright, Sky, you seem to be, someone who came from the Imperial City. What do you have?
Always happy to help. What do you need?
What are your thoughts on our situation?
I don't know about you, but if a member of the Imperial family were leaving me gifts, I'd be mighty curious to learn more.
I can see that.
Then again, the Scholar's Garden is full of more hot air than some flyers, so I can understand your reluctance to rush there.
I mean, I don't really know of it, so... What's on your mind right now?
I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while. I traveled here some time ago in my hunt for Gao. In fact, this is where the hunt began. I've come full circle, and I think it's time to let go of the past and look forward. We have exciting things ahead of us.
Well, there's no shame in dwelling on the past.
There's no point in living in the past either.
Touché.
In my heart, I know my daughter rests as easily as any spirit now. Whatever happens, I have that. And if we succeed, I know she finds peace. If I could go back, I don't know if I would. I'm a different man now, and while I treasure the past, I look forward to the future with the same warmth.
Is there something Is there something specific you're looking forward to?
Besides seeing what trouble you get yourself into next, you mean? I'm excited to be back in the city. It feels like we're one step closer to our goal, but you know that better than anyone. You brought us to this point after all. Who else could have gathered this crew or found such a quick way out of Tien's Landing?
There might have been someone. Don't discount yourself or the others.
How do you manage that kind of humility? Some sort of special training?
I just take the time to appreciate those who are with me.
And there you have it. A simple answer is usually the best. Regardless, we have an empire to shake up. Let's go see how much trouble we can cause.
Yeah, I suppose. And fun fact, the trick to being humble, never say you're humble. Just say you try to be. The moment you say you are something, you lose your humility. That said, I kind of
course.
like Sky. I like that... Okay, so half of our crew... In many of the RPGs I've played in the past, every single member of your team always has some sort of dark past or troubled issue or things they have to deal with. Sky's already taken care of. I mean, think of it. We've got Henpecked Ho, who has to deal with his wife, more of a comedic kind of thing. We've got Zhu, who's got his whole past with the Lotus Assassins, leaving him dark and edgy. We've got Dawnstar, who's always concerned about people worrying about her and seeing her for her ill omens. She was born under an omen, for God's sake. Kang even seems like he's got something going on with his past that we need to figure out. And what's her name? Wildflower here. She's freaking possessed by a demon. No, 2 demons. Black Whirlwind and Sky are the only ones who don't have some dark past. Okay, sure, Sky had a dark past, but that's it. Had. By now, he's solved that whole problem. He's done, and now he's ready to move on with his life. He's fully admitted it. He's perfectly fine. He's avenged his daughter, and he's ready to move on with his life. Sure, he wants to deal with the Lotus Assassins, but he's fine as he is. I like that. I like the fact that we have a companion who's willing to join us because, well, he wants to join us. That said, let's speak with the Black Whirlwind.
What? What do you want?
What are your thoughts on our situation?
Well, the city has everything you could ever want. Fighting, money, wine, and there was something else that people like, but I can't quite remember what it is. Oh, well, I'm sure it'll come to me once I've had a few bowls of wine. Let's get something to wet our tongues.
I'm surprised you didn't mention women.
Women! That's the one I forgot. I must be getting sober if I'm forgetting that one.
Freaking called it! Oh, damn it. I'd like to hear more about your past.
Too much talking and thinking can be dangerous, I should know. I remember one cold winter I took a job clearing rats from a local monastery.
This should be
I
interesting.
was supposed to make sure the pests stayed out of the sacred pools, but hunting rats one at a time is boring work. So I had an idea, a way to catch them all at once. I convinced the monks to give me some of their sacred wine, and I filled the sacred pools.
Uh-oh.
I figured if I could get the rats drunk, they'd be so much easier to catch.
This should be good.
Nothing happened at first, so I helped myself to the wine. I passed out before the rats came. In the middle of the night, I was woken up by screaming monks and fiery explosions.
I'm sorry, what? Where did fire
It was
get
just
involved?
the rats. The poor furry buggers were just trying to get warm near the monks' fires after their swim in the wine. Not a good combination.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The rats explode. Listen, I can see the logic, but this is, what happened to the monastery?
The monks wanted me gone. I might have deserved the blame, but the abbot insisted it was a sign from the gods and closed the monastery. See what happens when you think too much?
Listen, I can understand. Look, the rats drinking the wine and getting drunk, sure, fine. But then them lighting on fire and exploding and turning the entire monastery ablaze. I don't think that's something anyone would have predicted. This is by far the most stupid thing I've ever heard.
Whatever.
But it's hilarious. Oh my god. Do you have any
What?
other stories? No. Thank you. Alright, Wildflower, actually.
There is something here. Some evil thing has happened here. It beats on my mind, and the Guardian, he
Uh-oh.
can't hold it back.
That's worrying.
No,
No, I won't let you do this. Not now.
You can't stop me from being here. I may not be able to leave, but I can talk and see. I see you, mortal. I've been watching you.
Oh yeah, this isn't creepy at all. You must be the other.
I am Yasen, the other of whom Chaika and this girl speak. They have suppressed me ever since we inhabited this body, but this place is different. The evil around me has given me strength, for now at least, and has opened potential doors. I don't claim to goodness, mortal. I hate your kind. But we can work together. If you help me, I shall help you. And I'll be much more valuable than the Guardian.
What about the girl?
Bah! Who cares about her? She's just another insect. This is about what I can offer you when the time comes. What? No! Trikar! You won't make me go! No!
You stay below, Yazin. You won't harm this girl or this world. And you, Spirit Monk, avoid him. For the sake of this girl, don't let him out. Oh my.
I'm sorry. We were fighting again. I'll be alright. Soon. Just give me time and I'll be alright.
Okay then.
What?
What do you think of our current situation?
This place is evil. I don't like it here. People, they're hurting too. A black cloud hangs over this place. Please, don't leave me behind here. Not alone. Is there anything?
Are you alright with the demons inside you?
They don't come out very much. The Guardian protects me and keeps the other inside. When the other tries to get out, it feels like my head is going to tear itself apart.
They must be very hard on you.
Yes, but the Guardian has always been with me, and I trust him. The other one has been there too, but smaller. They won't say why. They say we have to be with you now.
Hush, child. I will speak now. This child has been chosen as the vessel to allow me into the mortal realm. She is my gate into this world, and I am her protector. Why did you choose her? The amulet you carry had been hidden in the village by the last of the spirit monks, and the whole area flooded. Those remaining behind died, and it was lost forever. But the dam had opened again and the water receded. I am bound to protect this amulet, but to exist in this world, balance is needed. With good, evil. With life, death. Of those who died there, I chose this one as my host. She was reborn through my power, and I within her. But balance required that my heavenly presence have an opposite. You mean Yazed? Yes, he is within this child as well. He cares nothing for the amulet or the girl. He would break them all to pieces just to have his chance at freedom.
Ha! You care too much for this whelp.
Quiet! Stay inside. Do not mention these things to Wildflower, Spirit Monk. She is only dimly aware of her past, and this knowledge would harm her further. The knowledge that she is dead. Oh boy.
What?
Do you feel any spirits here?
There are spirits everywhere here in the city. Ghosts live inside of the people who remember them, just a little. Everyone has that spark. Except for me. I have no one inside of me, except for the Guardian and the other. But some of these people, the ghosts inside them cause so much pain.
What do you see in those people?
The ones that hurt? The spirits have such sad stories. The people don't know, though. All they understand is that they feel bad, but they don't know why. When you feel bad for no reason, you might have touched one of them. The city is old. So old. And so many people have lived and died here. There's spirits everywhere. I guess I can understand why so many of them feel so bad all the time. But we shouldn't talk about this so much. Who knows how much will draw their attention. We should keep going.
That's an interesting way to look at it, I suppose, in a spiritual way.
Is there any...
I want to talk about the demons within you.
It's time you and I had a talk, mortal. You've been paying too much attention to this girl's problems and the Guardian's advice. We need more realism here.
And what are you talking about?
The girl is already dead. She's a walking corpse. She's nothing to anyone. What I want is the body. I need an anchor, and this little walking meat puppet can provide that. But Trikar gives me trouble. He's in my way. He's weak, but the girl sides with him. To take control, I need your help, and I'm willing to offer servitude for it.
I won't let you harm this girl.
Ha! You say that now, but when the time comes, we'll see how much power tempts you. And if you continue to refuse, I still have ways to get my revenge.
Back into the darkness, Yazid. You tricked me so I wouldn't hear you talking, but no more! Spirit Monk, it is unwise to speak with him. He knows only lies and deceit. For the sake of the child, have no further dealings with him. He is stronger now. He might be able to force his way out, or be called. Resist him. Do not listen to him. Alright, that's it. I think, though, we can... Yes. We can. A hideous demon using Wildflower's body as an anchor, Yazin tears through enemies with his claws and tongue. Okay, he's a frog demon. We're not going to use him. Alright. Episode is about long enough, but we need to talk with Kang.
Well, well, is the Imperial City all you expected? It is quite a spectacle compared to the bulk of the Empire. The marvelous dragonfly performed perfectly, of course.
What do you think about our current situation?
Go explore the city. I will stay here and watch over the marvelous dragonfly. I have some ideas for making her even better. Go, have fun. I know I will.
I'm sure. Let's talk about you and what your wind map revealed.
I've given some thought to the strange device that I was inspired to construct. I'm not sure what purpose it has yet, but it appears to be working. I think.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Just a few tweaks. Tight fit. Not sure how that will affect things. What's it? I don't remember seeing that before. Just get this last. There we go. It's ready. Now we can finally find out just what it does. After I name it, of course. Nothing works right until you name it. How about the confoundable minutia?
I'm sure that'll help. Start it up.
What? No, impossible. I fixed it. I checked everything. It should work. Unless... No, I did that.
Oh, crap. Okay, something's happening. What is this?
Oh. Where'd the city go?
Good question.
Well, that was anticlimactic. A flash of light, but no resounding boom. What good is such a light if Earth doesn't meet sky?
Kang? Where are we?
What? Oh my. It seems we have transported to a heaven. A strangely familiar one for some reason, but I don't recall ever moving to such a place before.
Crazy old man. This is going to delay us even more.
So, you don't know where we are?
This place is completely unknown to me. Or is it? I am compelled to take the steps this way. There are gears here that I remember.
Don't lose him. We will need him to return us to the living realms.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to end this episode here with this mysterious place we found. This episode has gone on long enough. Next episode, we'll investigate this place. And probably go back to the Imperial City. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chester44. That is Jin and Sagacious Zoo. Not who I want with me at the moment. Actually, you know what?
My blades are yours to command.
Yeah, I want Sky with us for now. Anyway, that is Jin and Sky. This has been a Let's Play of Jade Empire, and I shall see you all next time.